I've been scuba diving at Tunnels Beach for 15 years and have spent over 1,000 hours underwater taking high-def video of the reefs in the area. I'm familiar with almost all the creatures that live out at Tunnels Reef as I see them often, including all of the green sea turtles, many of which I know by name. This is a goofy little crab here that puts sea anemones on its back to protect itself. It's called a sea anemone crab. There's lots of neat creatures out at Honolulu to get to know and explore, and it's a very famous scuba diving resort that people love to come from around the world and visit. Out on the outer reef at Tunnels is a very important sea turtle cleaning station. It's where thousands of fish come, and they congregate there to clean the shells off of the sea turtles. I usually hear or see at least a dozen sea turtles when I go out to this part of the reef. 2 days ago, I was very disturbed seeing the sea turtles because the only ones that were there were either wounded or dying. This big female that I've seen for many, many years had what looked like propeller cuts all over the top of her shell. But what really disturbed me is when I saw this young female that I've known for a number of years now, and it looked like all 4 of her flippers got blown off. The bone was exposed from underneath the scales, her tissue was gone, her back toenails were gone. I was extremely disturbed when I saw this turtle and had to sit and talk with her and try to explain to her what humans were doing that took her life. She died that night, probably got consumed by a tiger shark. Sharks chase and bite sea turtles, but they can't bite each flipper all at the same time without hurting the shell. Her shell is nice and clean looking. You can see these are uneven marks on her flippers where the bone's exposed. We don't know what is causing some of the turtles out at Tunnels to look like having their flippers blown off, but one thing we do know is this cyanobacterial disease you see here, this gray and white disease, is killing the corals at over 4 inches a week. We do know the giant mound corals are dying. The reef out at Tunnels is getting hammered, including the sea life. It's dying of disease or physical injuries like these turtles. We suspect and have knowledge that it may be the use of the Navy's high-tech electronic war games that they're doing right off the coast of Tunnels Beach that's causing the damage to the turtles and the turtles' ecosystem. It's very saddening when you see something like this because it's not explainable. A boat didn't hit this turtle. She even has part of her eyelid that's blown apart. But sitting there with an animal that you've known for many, many years and looking it in the eye, and she looks back, not knowing what's happening to her world. On the way back in, I kind of went back into a dream state of taking this video 2 years ago in the summer of a sea turtle that had its eyes completely blown out. The rest of the sea turtle was healthy, but her eyes were completely gone. When I shot this picture, I didn't know how the sea turtle could have lost its eyes. Now I think I do. The same reason that the other sea turtle lost its flippers. It's real sad to see this beautiful Tunnels Reef go downhill so quickly, as it's been a very spiritual place for the Hawaiian people for over 1,800 years. I'm still going out there diving, and I'm saddened every day with I see the destruction of the reefs and the destruction of the turtles I love so much. Coming out of the water yesterday, I saw one of the big Navy destroyers going by right off of Tunnels Reef using their high-intensity radar, sonar, and microwaves. I don't think this is good for the people of Kauai, nor the marine life. Thank you for watching.